I've seen this circulating more and more again. And unfortunately, there are people that still just they really don't get it. They really don't get it when it comes to SHIB, and they don't realize that supply and removing large portions, it doesn't really matter. It's great if it comes, right? I hope it does. I hope massive portions of supply are removed. I hope SHIB becomes hyper deflationary again for those reasons. It can become the best store of value in crypto. Great, right? But people think supply is everything. They think without burns, SHIB will not do well. And it's simply wrong. It's simply wrong. Okay. When you look at these top 20 coins, all right, the blue chips, the ones that have been here for a while, the ones that are well established, SHIB obviously included in here. How many of these coins are deflationary? How many of them are removing supply, right? Really? None of them. Almost every single coin here in the top 20 is actually inflationary. It actually has supply that is increasing over time. SHIB is, I believe, the only one up here that is actually removing supply. Even if it wasn't removing any supply, it'd be the only one that's staying stagnant. Okay, Ethereum tried to go deflationary, it flipped back to inflationary. That's the only, I guess, one that you could possibly compare that to. So my point is if all these coins have been around for a while and they have supplies that continue to increase, why would SHIB need to reduce supply in order for the price to move up? I don't understand where the disconnect is. But let's not even factor that in. Let's not even take that into account. Let's look at SHIB price, for example. Okay. Obviously, when we look at all these coins up here, some of them, $30,000 in the tens of cents range, right? When someone comes into the space for the first time, let's say they've never invested before, which is many people throughout the world, they're getting into crypto for the first time, and they're looking at all these coins, all these ones in the top 20. Which one do you think they're most likely to get into? The one that, for example, let's say is $69, or the one that is 0.000008? Probably the cheaper one, right? It's a psychological thing. All right. They can get more supply for their money. They see the potential for SHIB to reach these prices. Right now, obviously, we know that SHIB is probably never going to reach $69. Okay. And I don't want to say never, because who knows, with burns and supply removal and stuff, maybe that does happen. Okay. But from a psychological standpoint, SHIB has one of the easiest paths to adoption out of these top 20 coins. It has, I would say, the best tokenomics out of all these coins, and the fact that there isn't more supply entering the market every single year or every single day, right? People, for some reason, they just don't get it. Now, I don't know if it's because this is the first bear market SHIB has been going through, and many people bought high, and they think the only way to get price to go up from these tough ranges that SHIB is in is to remove that supply. That's just simply not it. Okay. And people are going to start to realize this as we get into a bull market. And if SHIB continues to do well, as I think it will, as many people think it will, and it continues to garner adoption, it continues to climb, it continues to create new all-time highs, I think people are going to realize that, hey, removing supply isn't really that big of a necessity when it comes to raising price. It's just adoption. We need to be in times where capital influx is coming in from outside the space. We need to be in times where more people are getting into crypto. That just simply doesn't happen in bear market cycles. Now, I will say SHIB has done well during this bear market. It's at an all-time high in terms of holders. The metrics are great for it. It's obviously getting huge optics from outside the space. And really, you see those things truly take off and do extremely well in bull markets. We're just not in a bull market yet. So give it some time. If we are in this time of 2024 and SHIB price has not moved up a lot, then we could start to have that conversation. Maybe at that point, there is some sort of mechanism that's needed. By that time, I think there's a mechanism figured out. We obviously have the SHIB Association who's developing a blockchain that removes SHIB supply. There's obviously, hopefully something coming from the SHIB ecosystem, but we'll obviously have to wait and see. I just want to make that clear that people's thinking in this regard, it's broken. All right. It is 100% broken. Will it help? Yes. Is it necessary? No. But either way, I think good times are coming for SHIB. So appreciate you guys as always. Show your support below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.